Hello, welcome back. We are Backcomb Beauties. I'm Camille.
And I'm Gretchen. And this is our favorite time of the week,
That's
y'all.
right. When
We
my
do
hair
lots
is
of them.
up.
I know.
Blues are
I
our
like
favorite
these.
color.
They're a little tight, but I'm hoping the more we wear them, they're stretched out. But y'all, they're just so soft.
They feel so
They're
good.
so soft. And I actually, so Camille and I started this new skincare line.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was thinking, one of those little soft things would be nice. But you know what they sell on
yeah.
Amazon?
What?
I think this is a good idea. Do y'all ever have this problem? Like when you have long sleeves on or your bathrobe on and you go to wash your face and the water
Yes.
goes down? They're like tennis sweatbands.
Really?
That absorbs all the water so it doesn't run all down your sleeve.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Did you get some?
No.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But
I'm
I
gonna
like
give me
that
some.
idea. Yeah, so I think they're like $8. You get a series of headbands and wristbands.
My gosh, I'm going to get me some.
So Camille
'Cause
and
that
I
happens
come
to me all the
showing
time.
up. I know, me too. And I'm just like, I hate that
I do too.
feeling.
I do too.
Your lashes look good, but you're doing something different.
Yeah, I'm looking to kind of get a little longer. Which way we'll go?
No, I just got a little fairy dust on you.
Flaking. Okay, good. So I do like them a little bit longer. So I'm getting longer and for camera. So they need to be more separated and I think more spiky a little longer, I think. Don't you think?
So Camille's been wearing lash extensions for a long time, right? I tried lash extensions. Well, this was prior to cancer. I don't have strong enough lashes that Jesus gave me, so I literally couldn't have lashes like that. And then I was having to put mascara on top. I'm like, what the hell?
Why bother?
Is this?
Why bother? Yeah, wasting money.
My big deal was I didn't know how to sleep with them. I know I bought the pad that they kind of come out, because I'm a side sleeper.
I am too.
I literally I think I have neck problems now because I just
You were
wouldn't.
careful.
I remember my granny, she would go get her hair done.
Yeah.
Once a week she'd go to Burt's and get her hair done. And she slept with
Burt's.
toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, that was
all
the thing.
under. And she literally was like in a casket. Like her head was all propped up weird. She, never, I don't know that she was really ever asleep.
Oh,
because she didn't want to mess up and squish her hair. Her hair was all wrapped in toilet paper and stuff. But
Kept it good. I'm used to them now. So, and I am a side sleeper, but I have a really good neck pillow, so I keep doesn't touch my lashes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that figured out.
I think about you because when Camille had the burn victim thing done, the fibroblast, your head was laying down flat on a table. And I have such a bad neck that sometimes because I remember when I used to get my lashes done, the cute gal would lay her forearm on my forehead and work. And my neck was like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. She, and I felt like her whole body weight was on my neck from squishing. But I thought about you getting that done for 4 hours. Your neck was just laying on that table.
I had some back and neck stuff for a couple of days. I figured I stretched, but it wasn't comfortable. It was not. If I'd ever do it, I'll take my own pillows now.
Take your own little pillow.
Take my own stuff.
Okay, so lashes, for those of y'all that have not had them done before, there's so many videos out there that crack me up. About people getting their lashes done.
Yeah.
So they literally put a piece of tape.
Oh, they have to tape the lowers because you know why? If you don't want to put lash on and the glue gets the bottom.
You can't open your eyes?
You can't open your eyes. No. So
has that ever happened to you?
No. I mean, there's one or two, but not like the whole bottom lash. No. There's definitely a tape down, so you're not going to have a conflict. And then they dry, the glue dries, so you're not going to have any problem. Oh,
I always think about the
be a
people that
nightmare.
are the lash workers, the meticulous work.
Yes.
Leaning over all day long.
And it's probably hard on your back.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine the neck and the back.
Yeah.
And
The
then
young
they're
girl's
just
job.
putting little tiny. That's so
Young
true.
person's job, yeah.
I did a commercial one time. Actually, it was a documentary in L.A. And they had a professional makeup artist there. Y'all, she had a whole thing of lashes.
Magnetic?
No. Don't even get excited about this. They were literally one strip. I mean,
Wow.
one little.
One hair?
One hair. And I was like,
That would take forever.
well, by the time she put them on, it looked like I had nothing on because they don't put any mascara on,
No.
And so I said to the director, this isn't going to work.
And these are clusters. So there's at least three.
Oh, those are a cluster? I didn't know
three.
they did those.
Oh, yeah. No. This would take a day.
We're filming.
Don't be coming in here cleaning my office now.
Somebody being all loud outside. I didn't know they did that. That's
clusters.
how long it's been since I've been there.
Yeah. These are all clusters. So there's probably 100 clusters.
So
And that bulks them up. I mean,
Yeah. Well, then that doesn't take very long either. Huh?
No, it's about an hour and a half.
And how long will those last before
2
they
weeks.
start? 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
Here we are talking about Camille's hair again.
That's right.
We
My other
went
hair.
from the South Pole and now we're up in the North
It's
Pole.
always my hair. That's right.
I do these lash clusters from Lilac Street. I'll take
And they're
one off.
pretty.
So, I took 2.
Oh,
You're welcome.
my goodness.
So they just come. I don't know how to show y'all.
We can see it.
This is
It's
2
not
of them
like-
together, but you just
How many do you put on? Like 5 or something?
Yeah.
They like kind of.
yeah, and then
But
you
they're
just,
there's like a
pretty bad.
wedge of them. They're not like one strip. There's like
no,
4
they,
or 5.
they come, yeah. So like there are 2 little clusters
Yeah.
here, and then I just glue them on every day. I just pick off the glue and glue them on every day. But that's because I like to wash my face and not have
scrub it
all
off.
that.
Yeah.
Do you have like the little brush and
Oh
the
yeah.
cleaner
Oh
and
yeah.
all that
Oh
stuff?
yeah. I do that routinely. That's right.
We had a doctor actually on ABC, one of the shows that Camille and I have worked on here, and this was years ago when lash extensions first came out.
Yeah.
He had pictures of mites that were living in the lashes
Stop
from
it.
people that had
Okay,
lash
stop.
extensions.
Stop it.
Yes.
You know, she talks about poop hair extensions. And
I know,
how-
I'm here to just share
Well,
all
what
kinds
about
of...
what about those? Those would have parasites and mites on them, microscopic. We don't know.
Probably,
She's
but
got-
I'd soak them in shampoo, though.
well, I scrub mine in.
She's all defending her
I don't want to
mite lashes right now.
What?
No, but
Here
you know
we
what?
go.
He what would happen was people would come in to see him because their eyelids were all infected. They were infected because of the glue, which by the way, I had to use like the sensitive glue. I look like Avatar. My eyes
You got
were
puffy.
so swollen, they itched. I was allergic to the glue because it's like formaldehyde.
There's this glue. I'm okay
And maybe
with.
it's better now. This was
It's
years ago.
It's a lot better. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I haven't had any problems with it, so I'm
You're good.
I'm good.
You just have mites.
I don't have mites. I have no inflammation. I'm good.
You
I'm
wouldn't know it
good.
if you did, Camille.
Actually, I think my eyes would know if I did. Yes.
How's Wanda?
Well, we're leaving Wanda alone today.
No, we're not. That means Wanda is still the same, y'all. That's what that means.
Wanda's not. I'm gonna bring her out when she's gone. You just mock me too much. I just can't take it today. I need a little break.
Wanda's on spring break.
She's covered up. She's saturated in cayenne pepper and turmeric, curcumin, and castor oil. So she's band-aided, and this is how I do it every day. So we're leaving her alone
We all
today.
know.
That's
We
right.
all know.
That's
I
right.
just had to give you some shit. Do you know what I started doing? Is I've been making this pineapple tea.
Ooh, yummy.
So when you buy a real pineapple, with the skin and all that stuff on, what you want to do is you want to soak it in vinegar and baking soda, and that's
Pineapple?
before you cut it. This is
Oh,
just
the whole
like
thing.
the top,
and to kill the mites.
Yes, literally, it does. It pulls out all like
the
any
impurities.
kind of fertilizer, anything that's been
Yeah.
on there plus bugs.
What do you
It just
put on-
pulls it all out.
Vinegar.
Vinegar and baking soda, and that's a science project. You will see it go.
Wow.
So you want to soak it in there for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Rinse it off. Then you're going to cut the top off. So you're going to cut your pineapple like you normally would. So you
Yep.
cut that top off.
Yep.
And then you're going to cut the sides where all the skin is.
Yeah.
And then the core, the part you don't eat, you put that in water,
Okay.
and then you're going to boil it for about 15 minutes.
The sugar core.
You can do the core and the top, the crown,
Okay.
and the sides.
Okay.
Because there's a ton of nutrients in that. And the butt, the bottom part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Strain it off and then put it in the fridge, or you can use it as tea, but I just
And
drink
you're
it
drinking
like...
it. Oh my.
Yeah, it's real good for
What do
you.
you notice? Any?
I don't have titty hair. No.
Does it make you go poop? Is it a good laxative?
No.
It's
No. Y'all, just count on Camille to tell me like what the benefits are of the skins of pineapple, because I don't know.
Oh, we
but
think it has minerals and yeah. Okay, well, but you just know you're drinking it.
It's good.
Okay, it tastes good. Okay, good.
Well, yeah,
that's fine.
you know
then.
what? It kind of just tastes like juice, like a pineapple juice. I got my kids drinking it.
Okay. Good.
So I've been doing that because I
Well,
figured I just throw that stuff away.
No.
anyway.
I do think the seeds of the fruit are the beneficial part of it. I mean, the rest of it's sweet and good, but you
But the
want the
skins,
seeds,
too.
the skins and the seeds.
Yeah.
That's where the nutrients is, and all the anti-cancer fighting stuff is in the seeds, y'all. So
There's some guy that keeps sending me, y'all, and I talked to my surgeon about this, and he was like, "Shut the up." This guy keeps saying, "If you'll just eat cashews, you'll never get cancer."
oh well.
So my surgeon goes, who's an oncologist surgeon, right?
Yeah.
And he said, "Come on, do you not think that all of us that are board certified, that went to freaking college and did all of our training for 18 years, if it were a matter of eating cashews, do you think we'd not know about this?
We know.
You know, it's like my mom.
I think he just likes you. He just wants to get to know you.
My mom had a Google answer for everything about cancer.
Of
you know,
course.
finally I was like, Mom.
Yeah. Get off Google.
If that were the case,
get off Google.
Everybody would not have cancer.
Thank you.
If we all, if we all went on that bandwagon of drinking celery juice and that's it, we'd all be cancer free.
Get off Google.
Listen, when you have cancer,
that's
almost insulting when people are like, if you just eat cashews, you're never going to get cancer. What the hell? Do you really think it's too,
No.
Because you know me, I'm healthy. Like I eat right. I don't drink. I exercise. Like there's no medical reason why I should have had cancer. You know, I didn't like invite that kind of whatever. But
your lifestyle is a good lifestyle.
Yeah. But there is this thing with the banana peels.
Okay.
And I want to know if y'all would try this. I know you won't because you don't want to mess up your hair.
That's right.
But you take the inside of a banana peel and you smooth it on your skin, like your clean skin.
Okay.
There's some kind of enzyme
in the peel.
That's supposed to be good for you.
Like, is it black or is it? I mean, it's like.
It's
how ripe is the peel?
Well, I mean, no.
It's got to be yellow. It's got to be.
Yeah, but you know, they don't turn soft and gooey until they're ready for banana bread. You know, you're not going to probably
a gooey peel.
Probably.
Okay.
Right? Which, by the way, do you eat bananas that have spots?
No.
I don't like them when they're that squishy.
No.
I like them cooked or in a shake because they have good flavor.
Right. And good, it's good texture too.
I like to eat them from Costco on the drive home because they're just right.
Yeah.
But other than 24 hours from there, they're probably not going to be that good.
They fade pretty fast.
They do. Oh, but I did see this hack, and it didn't work.
What?
But I tried it.
What?
So when you have a cluster of bananas, the end where they're all connected, okay, the part that came off the tree, you're supposed to get a paper towel, get it wet, and wrap it around there, and it's supposed to make them last. And then it dries out, and you're supposed to get it wet again. But I'm just like,
I can't imagine that would even work. No,
they're dead. It's like cutting a flower from the plant. It's dead.
Yeah, and it ain't a flower, so I wouldn't think so. You know, you can tell that you've got chemical spray on the banana to ripen it in the box if the part that you cut from the tree is green and then they're yellow and they got little brown spots on them, then they have been sprayed with a chemical to ripen in the box. If the part they've cut from the tree, that the bunch part, the stem is dark,
okay,
and then the banana is dark, then that's natural. But if it's green and then ripe, trust me, that's chemical ripened. Just saying, just saying.
Wow.
So
my granny lived in Florida, and they actually had bananas. They had a tree in their yard that grew bananas, but they were like little bitty guys. They were so cute.
Did they eat them? Did they eat them?
Yeah, they actually had an avocado tree. All those avocados were
huge. Like I love that.
They were huge. They were huge. They
avocado
had.
toast.
Do you know what a kumquat is?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So they had a kumquat tree. I love those things.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. I'm from apples and cherries.
Oh yeah,
and apricots. We had orchards.
They don't grow kumquats here in Utah though.
No.
But you're just familiar.
I'm familiar. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm worldly.
Farmer.
I'm worldly. I know fruit. I'm a fruit. I know apples. I mean, I learned a lot about apples. Cherries, Bing cherry. I mean, yeah, you betcha. I know all about.
What kind of cherries do y'all grow?
We had Bing. We had pie cherries, and those are the ones you shake off the tree, and then you had to pick the Bing cherries, the sweet ones. You always got to pick the sweet ones because then you can't shake them. They'll bruise.
Oh.
So we had pie cherries and we had sweet cherries. So we had two. Then we had apricots. Not enough to harvest, but then we had apples. Lots of apples. Green, red, rums,
How did you keep
bacon.
The birds from eating them?
Well, you didn't always, but they did spray them.
Yeah. I kind of think, I mean, I don't know, y'all. I'm not a farmer. Camille's a farmer, but
I'm a farm girl.
we used to have, when I was married, we had fruit trees, and it was like, those damn birds.
Oh, yeah.
Could y'all just leave, just to eat the stuff on top, go for it, because I can't get to them.
I know.
But here's what they would do. They would take one peck and then go to another one and take one peck, and you're like, you just infected
the apple,
the whole thing. I now can't eat it,
You know what I miss? We had a cold storage. We had a big enough operation. We had a huge cold storage. We had forklifts you drive in and out. You could drive a truck in our cold storage. It was that big, yeah.
Wow.
And so you have the perfect temperature for those apples, so they didn't rot. You could sit in there for a month. And I could go in there and get an apple, and I could put my thumbs in the middle of that, and I could pop it, and I could open it perfectly. open that apple, just pop it open. You're not going to eat half an apple and half an apple. Yeah. I learned how to pop up apples open, but you have to have them at perfect temperature to
Never
do
had that experience. I don't love apples. I'll eat them, but I don't love them.
I love yellow apples. Those are my favorite.
Do you know what I like? And they're kind of expensive. I like those Honeycrisp.
I think we had Honeycrisp.
Oh, you did? They can grow those here?
Oh, yeah. We had Honeycrisp. And, crazy. We'd taken Muir Roberts and Payson. We had a farm in Santaquin and Salem. But, why didn't we sell them in Utah? We'd sell them to Washington. I was like, why?
Wait, I thought Washington was known for their own apples.
Well, they were, exactly. And then stores are buying Washington apples. They're like, why the hell? I mean, it's a free market, I get it, but why not have Utah apples in Utah? It was just crazy. And my grandpa was a chemist, and so he figured out how to make huge apples. I took for a show and tell one year. It was the size of my head. It was as big as my head. I am not exaggerating. It was huge. It was probably like, I want to say 10 pounds.
I wish he was still alive because he could think about some skincare stuff.
Oh,
because
we should talk about that.
I know we're going to talk about that in just a second, y'all. Yeah. Camille and I know a guy who created this nanotized collagen spray, and he did it for farmers.
I know,
because their tomato plants were huge and amazing. Juicy. Because they were spraying this collagen on the plants, so I was like, Joe, you have got to get into skincare, and he actually created this wonderful spray. It's a collagen spray. That, remember when Adeline got into, she had a head injury from soccer.
And they sewed it shut.
Yeah, she had, 32 stitches in her face.
And didn't you put that on there?
She was spraying that stuff on there. Y'all, she healed in like less than 2 weeks.
Amazing.
It was amazing. So last week, Camille and I talked about, I didn't say the name right because I was just learning about it. It's Riman. It's Riman.
From Korea.
And it's the K Beauty skin, y'all.
Yep.
So she got her shipment in and I got mine. You don't see our
Can't
table.
Believe.
But
oh my God.
this.
How many products? 1, 2.
There's 9?
9
I'm not done. Hang on.
Amazing. Can't believe it.
But here's the deal. Every one of them has a purpose.
Yeah.
And they, the Koreans they call this a ritual because they want you to, in their culture, it is a treat and a joy to have self-care, to take care of yourself. And so
it's going to take some time.
With Americans, we're like, But here's what I learned last night. So you're going to use this oil first.
Yep.
And so you're going to put that on your skin, even like right over makeup, or if you don't wear makeup, doesn't matter.
Yep.
You rinse it off.
That's
I'm in the shower. Rinse it off, right? And then you're going to use this wonder stuff. This is the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. When you put it on your face, it lathers.
Yeah.
It becomes this big bubble bath.
Yeah. Yep.
It is amazing.
Yeah. And it rinses off. Nice.
You know what I love? Because you and I were talking about this. We as Americans, we love to scrub our skin. We love to use a brush. We love to use
lots of us.
Yeah, any kind of abrasion. Yeah. We think that's how we need to clean our skin. But the Koreans say,
microdermabrasion.
Take care of your skin. Like, leave it alone. Don't ruin that texture.
And they don't wash their face every day, do they? They're like they leave their
they leave
their lipid in place or something.
I don't know, but the lipids are what we're destroying by using. Do you remember that apricot scrub that we all used in junior high?
Yes.
Dr. Karen's like that. That seriously is just like razor blade cut in your skin. But what I loved about all this system last night, I was like, I don't have to use a brush.
No.
I don't have to use a washcloth. I don't have to use any of that stuff. So after you're done, then you're going to get out and you're going to do a whole other routine. You're going to spray. You're going to spray a spray on there. Anyway, it's this whole system that is designed specifically. You go on this website and it kind of asks you questions about your skin.
Yeah.
What do you want out of your skin? Do you want anti-aging? Do you have rosacea? Do you have dry skin? And it kind of just puts you into a system of what's going to be best for you.
Yeah. And it's actually pretty inexpensive stuff.
You know what? There's 9 products here for like $300.
That's right. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if I'm going to use all this stuff.
And they're full-size bottles, y'all.
Yes. And
I was thinking they're all going to be about like this.
Yeah.
No.
It smells good. It's impressive.
Here's the scoopy on this. Everything here is vegan certified.
I love that.
Okay. Everything is natural. There is nothing artificial about it at all. Now, here's what happened. Jujong, the island of Jujong, I'm trying not to say this wrong. There's a volcano. There's only,
Yep.
I think, 5 volcanoes in the world. And South Korea is the only one that has this ability to get to the water. Spain has one, Hawaii has one, Japan has one, and Korea. But Korea is the only one that you can actually get to. So what happens is this water is infused with all these minerals that's coming from the lava of this volcano that's been there for like 400,000 years.
Wow.
Okay? Wow. So this company, Remon, actually has a 20-year patent on this water.
Yeah.
The
and
government
doesn't it have leaves that they...
Yeah, well, that's the giant bee young pool plant.
Yes.
Here's the fun thing about that.
Yeah.
They take this story back to years ago when tigers were, in the wild, and they would fight and they would get,
injured,
wounded. They'd go roll in the fields of these leaves, and it was healing them.
Wow.
So what they've done is they've actually created a giant version of this plant that's in this controlled environment, these big greenhouses that's misted with the lava water.
Wow.
And they've kind of created their own patent giant bee young pool plant.
And that's
leaf.
That's
the hero products of all of this stuff. And so what does it do? It literally, it's nourishing you from the inside out.
Love it.
What we tend to do with any kind of skincare product, and y'all, we've been guilty of this, is we're just taking care of that topical layer.
Yeah.
Just something that feels good. But it's not actually doing anything from the bottom.
The dermis.
Building up. And when you're 112 like I am, the collagen's a big problem.
Yeah. Everyone loses collagen. That's right. And the collagen is where it's at.
So what happens when you lose collagen is think of a hammock. Your skin starts to sag because there's nothing. Collagen is the booster.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there. So what these products are doing is adding moisture from underneath that's plumping your skin up.
And we're going to take pictures, y'all. So we're going to do some pictures. And look, they say 1 week. 1 week for results.
I will throw some before and after pictures of some people that we know that this literally, to me, I'm like, oh my gosh. If you can, Camille and I always say, like, leave the fillers alone. If you can allow your skin to fill itself with moisture.
Yes.
And not have to do that and put chemicals and crap into your skin.
That's
yay.
Right. That's right.
Yay.
Age natural.
But I love that everything is natural.
Yep.
It's all organic. It's that
Smells
stuff.
Good.
That's a powder, y'all. It's a powder you put like the size of a dime, put some water with it, and it becomes a scrub.
Clean up powder. Yeah.
Becomes a scrub. Their sunscreen, I was even reading this whole thing about the sunscreen and why and what theirs does versus, why it's important for you.
Yep.
It creates this barrier. Think of that hammock.
Uh-huh.
That barrier is protecting that hammock for getting more and more and more because we're losing that elasticity.
We found this in the nick of time for me.
I'm so excited. We actually have ordered, they make these sheets. They're collagen sheets that you put on your face, and then you spray that stuff on top of it. That's the water from the lava, right?
Yep.
That collagen literally is nanotized. It's small enough. I know this is real science on you. The molecular structure of collagen is too big to be absorbed into the skin.
Yep.
But the way they've nanotized it, it is so tiny and minute. You spray that on, it dissolves and goes right into your skin.
We'll do that with y'all. We'll do that together.
Yeah, we'll do it right on.
That's right.
We'll come here with no makeup on.
That's right.
You've been warned.
That's right.
Anyway, we'll put the link below. But this is like, we're so excited. This is some good stuff. Anything else?
No. Can't wait. Can't wait. No. Give me a week on this. I'm going to be a new woman.
I know. You're not going to recognize this.
That's right.
Camille's going to be like,
I'm going to get younger.
I don't need lashes.
Yeah. Well. I got to take care of my hair. Just saying.
I know.
I know my hair.
Hair all around.
That's right.
Hey, we appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much for watching Backcomb Beauties. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.